So you're going to hear us talk a lot about a concept that's going to become very familiar to you throughout this program. And it's the concept of building a business by design versus by default. And actually, we're going to generalize it to living a life by design rather than by default. So you're going to hear these two words frequently over the program. And we really want to drill this home because this is what this is all about. It's what coaching is all about. And it's why you're here. You want to have a successful business, a business that turns out the way that you envision it. And the way that we envision a business is by design. So again, you're going to hear us use this phrase over and over about building a business by design rather than by default. Now here's the challenge with this though, is that all of the conditioning from our past is what really creates and dictates our future behavior. And unfortunately, we have no way to discern what is conditioned from our past versus what's to come in our future. Because typically, this is how we go about our lives. If you're to imagine that this over here is my past, and this over here is my future, right? Here's how most of us go through life. We start out and we're looking into the past. Everything we know to be true. All of our experiences comes from everything over here. And then we travel through time like this, going into the future. But we're going into the future with only seeing the things from the past. Now imagine how limiting that is. Imagine if you're going into your future with only the stuff you know. Guess what that creates? More of what you know. So what we want to do, because if you think about it, more of what you know is extremely limiting. And I know that you have a bigger vision for your business than what you've had before. So the only way to get around this is to begin to help you create from a blank slate, much like this movie screen, something from scratch. Something that you aspire to, something that excites you. And what usually excites us is trying stuff that's new, that's different, that's challenging. So here's the idea behind design versus default. Some of the exercises you're going to be going through will help you eliminate the conditioned past, or at least see it for what it is, so that now we can really dream up big into the future without the constraints and limitations of the past. So that's what this program's going to be about. And in this lesson, I really want you to focus on this concept. I really want you to take this and internalize it, because this is going to be the core of the rest of this program. So, I encourage you and I challenge you to not only build a business by design, but also a life by design.